My mom says my boyfriend is unattractive. I'm 19. We've been together 10 months. He's the first guy I ever actually wanted her to meet. You have to understand something about my mom. She has opinions about how people look, and she shares them. The neighbor's new husband has let himself go. My best friend's bangs were a mistake. The weather lady on Channel 8 shouldn't wear yellow. She's the one who taught me to tilt my chin down in pictures. That's your good side, baby. I was 11, so I waited 10 months. He kept asking when he'd get to meet her. I kept saying soon. I wanted to be sure about him before I handed her the ammunition. And honestly, she's been on me to find somebody since I turned 18. I figured she'd be relieved. Sunday after church, we were at her kitchen table. I pulled up a picture of us at the county fair. He's holding a giant stuffed banana he spent $12 winning for me. I'm laughing so hard my eyes are closed. It's my favorite picture of us. My hands were a little sweaty when I handed her the phone. She looked at it for maybe 2 seconds. Then she said, "Oh honey, I'm sorry. He's very unattractive." That was it. She handed the phone back and asked if I wanted more coffee. Like she'd just told me it might rain. I said, "That's all you're going to say?" She said, "You showed me. I'm being honest. Would you rather I lie?" I said, "I'd rather you ask me one thing about him." She picked up her coffee. She thought about it. Then she said, "Does he always look like that? Or was it the lighting?" I took my phone back. I didn't finish my coffee. On my way out, she asked if I was staying for lunch. She'd made the good potatoes. She didn't ask his name, didn't ask what he does, didn't ask if he's good to me. He's a diesel mechanic, by the way. He's 21. He's been working since he was 16. He works at the shop she takes her car to. Back in the spring, she kept putting off her brakes because money was tight. She'd been complaining about the grinding noise for 2 months. He told me to have her bring it in on a Tuesday when he was working. He did the brakes himself and told the front desk to write the labor up as a promotion. She came home thrilled, told everybody at church about her coupon. He made me promise not to tell her. He said moms don't like feeling like they owe people. He asked me once what she likes. I said crossword puzzles. He started doing them on his lunch break so he'd have something to talk to her about. I drove home, sat in my car in the driveway, and cried for 20 minutes. I looked at the picture again. I get it, I guess. He's got a gap in his front teeth. His ears stick out. He's got a farmer's tan that stops at his sleeves. I know all that. I have never once cared about any of that. He got a haircut last week because I said I might show her a picture. He asked me 4 times if I thought she'd like him. I texted him that it went fine. I don't know why I lied. 2 hours later, she texted me. It was a screenshot. Some guy from her church group. Blonde. Teeth like a toothpaste commercial. Her text said, "Just saying, he's single. He's single because he cheated on my cousin with her roommate." My mom knows that. She was at the Thanksgiving where it all came out. Not, "Are you okay?" Not, "I'm sorry." A screenshot of a cheater with good teeth. That's when I got mad and called her. I wasn't yelling. I wanted to. I was doing that thing where your voice shakes. I told her about the night he drove an hour at midnight because I had a flat tire on the highway and was too scared to get out of the car. He changed it in the rain and followed me all the way home. I told her he reads to his grandpa at the nursing home every Thursday, even on the days his grandpa doesn't know who he is. I told her he learned my grandma's chicken soup recipe when I had the flu because I said it was the only thing I wanted. I told her he's the kindest person I've ever met. She listened to all of it. I could hear her TV in the background. She didn't turn it down. She went quiet, and for a second I actually thought I'd gotten through. Then she said, "That's sweet. He sounds like a nice boy. But sweetheart, you're a beautiful girl. You could have anyone. And you have to think about the kids." I said, "What kids?" She said, "Your kids. Someday. Looks matter. I'm your mother. If I don't tell you the truth, who will? Pretty people get doors opened. That's just how the world works. You'd want to give them a fighting chance." I said, "A fighting chance at what?" She said, "Don't be difficult. You know what I mean." I almost hung up right there. I had my thumb on the button. I was going to say goodnight like a normal person and fall apart later. But then she said the part I can't stop hearing. She said it like an afterthought, like she was reminding me to get gas on the way home. She said, "It's already going to be hard enough with your father's nose in the mix. I have my father's nose."